Yo, how's it going, everybody? Hope anyone out there who's watching this right now or at some point in the future is having themselves a fantastic day today. Welcome, my name is Relikai. I'm gonna play a video game on the internet. Tonight that video game's gonna be old Genshin Impact. Yes, sir. What's up, Drew? Hope your night's treating you well. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I'll admit, I kind of felt like ass, like, literally all day, and it's probably, I know why it happened. I know the root cause of my woes here tonight. Doing good. Just got back from the con today. Oh yeah, how did that go? Did you have a good time? Did you have fun? You meet up with some pals? You guys weeb around? Get some good stuff from the artist alley. That's where everyone usually goes, right? I feel like people usually at cons, it's blow more money than you really technically have at the artist alley, and then I don't know, maybe to go like one panel and then just fuck around with friends for the entire rest of the time. I don't know what that's like, because I have no friends. But so, I think the one time I actually went to a convention, I just went to all the panels, because I was like, I don't got anything else to do. I've already used up about as much money as I'm comfortable spending, and now there's just nothing else to do, because I am the only one here who knows who I am. So, you know. Gotten Keith Silverstein and Emmy Lowe's signatures. I do not know those names offhand, so you're gonna have to throw out some characters, because wait, no, Keith Silverstein, that's Zhongli, right? I'm pretty sure that's Rock Daddy, along with a bunch of other characters, if that is him. Emmy Lowe, though, I don't think I know that one right off the bat. Zhongli, yes. Okay, fantastic. Well, good stuff. That man's voice is like you know like when you melt chocolate in a double boiler or in a glass bowl on top of boiling water, and you melt it down and then it looks all glistening. That's what his voice is like. Emmy Lowe, Gar signature is... Oh, Lucy from Edge Runners. Well, good stuff. Awesome. Hold on. Isn't Emmy Lowe... Let me see. Yeah. Okay. I did look them up once. It says apparently here they are... Here on Wikipedia it says they are agender, which I think is just another term for non-binary. So yeah, I guess I will refer to them as they. But good stuff. Yeah, I'm actually more of a Lucy fan than a Rebecca fan, which I feel makes me a freak among Cyberpunk Edgerunner fans, because obviously everyone loves Rebecca. I love Rebecca. But I don't know, man. Lucy just kind of, she kind of had it going on, And I think eventually some pop-up parade type figures came out for her, Rebecca, and David, and I did not pre-order them, so I don't have any. I might have to look on the secondhand market to see if maybe I can pick one up, or maybe one day they'll actually just make full-on figures for at least maybe like Lucy and Rebecca. Like, come on, man. Like, you guys gotta do something a little bit better than just some pop-up parade tier figures for them. Come on. Worst part is their Neve in Nikke. Neve. Which one's Neve? Hold on. Wait, hold on. Neve as... Oh, wait. Hold on. Wait, I'm not getting one here. The polar bear loving girl. I've got a vague sense of her in my head. Let me I need to see what she actually looks like here. Oh, her. Okay. Well, is there something wrong with her? Is she not good? Is she an SR? Is that the reason why? Well, I mean, she seems soft. I will say that. She seems very soft. Hey, what's up, Vic? Thanks for stopping in. Hope everything is well for you. Hope everything's groovy on your end of things. But yeah, I mean, that's hey, they're doing work, so good for them. I support them in all their endeavors, especially if it might lead to more Lucy someday, because like I said, I really like Lucy. So yes, more Lucy in my life would be a-okay with me. I wish we could have gotten some sort of interaction with her in the actual game, but the best we get is Falco. We get to text Falco. I don't even think we texted him. I think we just got a message from him or something like that. But no, well. No, it was also one of my concerns is if they have any Nikke art pieces at the con. Wait, so what's wrong with Neve? What's the issue with Neve? Why did you say the worst part is that she's they're Neve? Is it because you didn't have any Neve stuff for them to sign? It's for sure going well, Vic. Good stuff. That's what we like to see. That's how we like to roll around here. I'm gonna go ahead and get the game started up here because honestly, I don't think there's really gonna be anything that we're gonna be doing tonight that's really gonna require a lot of my attention, because I don't believe the Natlan section of the story has actually been integrated yet. Like, the update hasn't gone through yet. So we're still in that interim of waiting around for the game to be expanded. And we could actually finish out the epilogue for Similanka, because that's what we're gonna do. I literally need to get maybe like 5 more of those paper airplanes to finally get Kirara her new outfit. So we're gonna go ahead and do that real quick, and then yeah, after that, I don't know. That is our goal for tonight, and we should be able to do that, I hope, relatively quickly. And then after that, yeah, maybe we'll just finish out the epilogue, so we could say we well and truly finished the whole Scales and Tails event here. My brain made me more familiar with Emmy as Lucy. The thought of Neve never came to my mind. Oh, okay. All right then. Well, yeah, the way you were saying it made it sound like because you said the worst part is they're Neve from Nikke, like you have some sort of vendetta against her, the way I do with what's her fuck. What's the what's the one bitch from Rappy's old team? Her name starts with like an S. Always got hella attitude to give everybody. Also part of the itty bitty titty committee, at least according to Vesti. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of her. So I thought you might have not been a big fan of Neve because of that. But I also don't know Neve, so she could be a perfectly fine lady, but she could also be terrible. And also not very meta, so, you know. The Raiden Shogun of Nikke. Yeah, because their voice actress is the same, right? Yeah. I know who it is you're talking about. Yeah, but apparently we don't care enough about her to remember her name. Oh, good stuff. All right, let me go ahead, kill the BGM, and let's bring the game up over here. All right, where are we at, OBS? Show me the goods. Yes, there we are. Okay, so let me see here. Well, for one, okay, hold on. I need to grab my crystal fly trap. There we go. And now I need to set it again. Boom, boom. Deploy that shit. Fill it full of these things because I get so many of them now.
My
All right.
with the Spina
Now I gotta wait for that. All right. Now, let's go ahead. Get our... Oh, wait. Do I have a... Oh, I got my 5. All right. Well, then, let's go ahead and... Let's see. Well, look, her name's hard to type, then say it out loud. Let's just... We don't have to worry about what her name is. No one cares. So... let me go ahead and burn off my 1 pull for the day. Is anyone trying to go for this girl? I will say this right now. I feel like she is the Hado of 5 stars because I don't know who she is. I don't know how to actually meet her in the game, and I kind of don't care because I don't know. She's really cute looking. But I don't know, man. You're not important enough for the game to have introduced you to us in the main storyline. So, it's like the same with what's her name, Chidori. Like, yeah, she was cute too, but I think didn't people like super skip her as well? I've hard skipped Emily. Yeah, essentially. Plus her character quests and Port Ormos in Sumeru. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's hard when you get introduced in, side content, like I'm trying to think of any characters that got introduced in side content that people really liked that like didn't show up in the main storyline whatsoever. I think maybe Emily will be introduced eventually. I mean, maybe. But yeah, who is this? Who? Literally who? Want to get my Kazuha at C2 and his reruns coming up with new Natlin? Yeah, exactly. I think, honestly, Yelan. Wasn't Yelan introduced in side content as well? So... Yeah, well, granted, there was like a big... She was introduced in like a big side event. It wasn't part of the main storyline, but it was like an event, But yeah, I think that might have been it, because there was also... Wait, Yep, well, Yelan was hinted. She was hinted in the Chasm World Quest. Yeah, but that wasn't like a main storyline thing. Like, if you only play the main story of the game, you would have gotten through without like actually seeing Yelan. Wasn't Shenhe also introduced like that as well? And wasn't Eula too? Maybe there's been more characters introduced in side stuff that people actually care about, although no one actually cares about Eula anymore. Oof. I think Mona got introduced in the main storyline. I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, so it can be done, but unfortunately, I don't know. Emily just kind of didn't pull in the numbers, I suppose. Also, I tried her out. She didn't really do anything for me from a gameplay perspective either. So, yeah, sorry, girl. I'm sure you're super sweet, but I don't know. I don't know, man. Anywho, so whoa, not doing that. So yeah, we've got the Scales and Tails thing still going on. It's only got one more day left, but look at this. So we only need literally 4 more. We need 4 more of those paper planes, and we finally get Kirara's outfit. So that is our mission today. After that, I don't know. We're just gonna dick around for a little bit, I suppose. Her poll review is not that great to others. I honestly don't know what her poll review is, but what I do know is that I have not seen like any fan art of her. So when the artists aren't drawing your character, aren't drawing the new character, that's not really a good sign, you know. So Emily makes me think she's just a 4-star, like how I did Al Haytham. But Al Haytham's like really good though, isn't he? Like he does numbers, I'm pretty sure. So, you know, at least he's got that going for himself. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like I haven't seen anyone talking about her. The fan artists aren't really doing anything with her.
What a stroke of good
luck. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I feel like maybe cuz she's got like this little yeah, this little thing over here. Maybe we'll do that? Who knows? Maybe if we do her little side hustle, maybe then we'll actually, I don't know, like her. And then maybe I'll want to actually pull for her. Who knows? We'll see. I don't really find his to be really any good, though. I mean, you know, it's different strokes for different folks. Shinyan of Dendro, basically. Ooh, man. Why you gotta disrespect Shinyan like that, man? Shinyan doesn't deserve any of the disrespect that she gets. She's a good girl, man. All she wants to do is rock and roll, bro. Okay, let's help these bros out. Ooh, these boys about to die. Okay, hold on. So there's two things going on here. Oh no, wait, this is just to go up, right? Yes. Okay, never mind. Yeah, so I think we have to help the toy figures escape danger. All right. What? Okay, and then do I have to? Whoopsie. Wait. Oh, hold on a second. Okay, and then okay, so there's a guy up there, and then whoa. Okay, that's help me please. Oh Jesus. Let's see. Is she still getting disliked? Shinyan? She doesn't get disliked. She just, like, no one cares about her. That's the unfortunate thing. I mean, the fact that her kit is not really that great is yeah, it doesn't help things at all. Okay, so what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to hold on? Oh, I see. Okay, I get it now. All right, and then we reverse time, and now the thing is sticky. There we go. Now it's not gonna fall onto them. Oh, dude, there you go. All right, almost got into trouble there. Yep, but I stopped you in your cringe tracks.
I'm loving this treasure hunt.
Okay, so we've only gotten 2 so far, right? Let's see. Yes. So two more. Just 2 more. All right. I think even one of the characters, possibly Diona, that goes who? No, that's that's actually Shogun. Her each character has like their voice lines where they can tell you their thoughts about other characters. For Shogun, if you ask her about Ito, she literally just goes, "Who?" It's honestly the best thing ever. Hold on, I want to listen to it. Where is she? Yeah, so if we go over here, go to her voice lines. Oh, hold on a second. Voiceover. So if we go down and we ask her, so yeah, see, we can ask her about Miko, Ayato, Ayaka. Oh, we can ask her about Sada. Oh wait, no. I read this as Kuki Shinobu. I saw the K and the S, and my brain just automatically filled in my waifu's name. But yeah. So she's got all these thoughts about all these other characters. Miko, Ayato, Ayaka, Sara, Yoimiya, Toma. Then you get down to Ito, and she just goes,
Who?
yeah, so it's like
Kamisato.
so like all of this,
One of the most distinguished clans in all of Inazuma. Kamisato.
all of this.
One of the most distinguished clans in all of Inazuma.
Uh-huh.
A loyal
And
and
then
righteous subject.
this,
And an accomplished warrior. Who?
this.
Ah, the firework maker.
Oh damn. Yoimiya almost got hooed, but she still goes on and knows her.
I can't
Toma,
deny that I am somewhat culpable in the events that led to him being almost stripped
and
of
then
his vision.
Ito.
Who?
It's rough out here for an Oni, bro. It's rare for some characters to not know who this other character is. Well, she also can't cook for shit either. I love the fact that she physically is not allowed to be able to cook. All right, what's going on here? Let's play together. Turn around. Don't make a move. Okay. Wait, what are we doing? Wait, are we playing like red light, green light? Touch the ghost without being discovered. Bro, for real? Whoa! Whoa, buddy! Why you gotta be so aggressive with it? Okay, so we're doing red light, green light, and I also have to avoid him shooting goop at me. All right. Bruh. Dude, this other guy is just not doing anything. He's frozen with fear. Ha 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 ha! Get fucked. All right, you're great. I know I am. I love you too, citizen. Okay, one more. Literally one more. What do we got going on over here? Oh, wait, it's down here. Okay. What? All right. Oh, it's a little guy. For you. Oh, I just gave him a fruit, and I get a thing. Hey.
What a stroke of good luck.
Oh, that was easy enough. All right. Hey, the way we get Kirara's new outfit is by giving a fruit to a little furry woodland creature. I'll take it. Bless you. Thank you. Hey, Kimmy, how's it going? Hope your night's treating you well. Hope all is good on your end of things. And you have enough for the skin. Yeah, let's do it.
You better watch out. There's a cat burglar about.
Hell yeah, buddy. Look at that. Awesome. Man, after all that time, we finally got it. Good stuff. All right, now we can go ahead and give it to our girl here. What is, there we go. All right, and then, boom. Yeah, this looks so much better than her default outfit. I'm into it.
You'd better watch out. There's a cat burglar about.
Hell yeah. I'm into everything that we got going on here. Awesome. Alrighty. Well, that's all well and done with, and it didn't even take us half an hour. Okay, so I guess, yeah, let's go and do it. Let's do Emily's story quest, I suppose, since no one is rolling for her, no one seems to care about her. Let's actually find out what her deal is, what she's all about. Give her a fair shake. And then we'll go ahead and judge whether or not all of the just blatant dismissal and apathy is maybe a bit unjust. I don't want to stay. Gonna get going. Try to get myself a good rest. Be have fun. Good stuff. Thanks for stopping in, Drew. Appreciate it. Always. Have yourself a good night, and hopefully we'll see you again soon. All right, let's go ahead and head on over and see what our. Oh, wait a second. I also kind of wanted to. All right, you know what? Before we do that, let's actually finish out the story here. You know. Hold on a second. Afterward. Yeah. So. Let's finish out the rest of the Scales and Tails thing, and then we'll move on to our girl Emily. There really shouldn't be too much more, right? Hey, Kale!
The structure of the tree houses here is nothing short of amazing. I have to write it down so I can tell Master Tainari all about it later.
So it's funny, lots of the Genshin voice actors are like pals, and they get together occasionally and they'll do things like play Among Us with each other or Mario Kart. And it's funny, the girl who plays Kale literally just sounds like Kale, so whenever she speaks it just sounds like Kale talking. And also she kind of has, if I remember correctly, she kind of has a bit of a sarcastic gremlin kind of sense of humor. So she says all these things that are just very un-Kale like, and it's really amusing. There are some voice actors though that sound absolutely nothing like their characters. Like what's her name? Layla, the sleepy girl? Her voice actress, regular voice, sounds nothing like her at all. There's who else? Well, there's Zhao. Zhao sounds absolutely nothing like their actual voice, because again, he's voiced by a woman. So yeah. And then yeah, obviously Nahida sounds nothing like her real voice. As well as there was like another big one that I can't that I was trying to remember, but I can't. Oh well. But then there are others who sound exactly like their characters, which makes it hilarious to like just imagine the characters actually saying this stuff. So like Beto, her voice sounds just exactly like her real voice. Venti just sounds like her real voice. And then I think, does Dea sound like her real voice? No, but I think Shogun might slightly a little bit, but yeah.
Hey, Kale! You scared me. Traveler and Paimon? You got invited here too?
Of course, we're the main characters. Why is everyone still getting surprised whenever we're where all the action is?
Yep. Well, they sort of skipped the invitation part, but anyway, what you doing out here? Something caught your eye? Oh, yeah. I'm trying to observe and summarize the structures of the trees here, and also the animals that live here. Well, the residents, I guess? I still can't get over the fact that they're all someone's origami handiwork. Once a forest ranger, always a forest ranger, huh? Not sure you'll be able to apply much of what you learn here back home, though, with this being a magical world and everything. What? Over there, by the giant footprint. Have those houses always been there? Oh, those? The local flying squirrels told me that they were built by a small dragon and some guy wearing a hat.
Is that so?
Oh, that must have been Minnie Durin and Hat Guy. Any idea where they went? Supposedly, after building the houses, They went to somewhere called, Constellation Metropole? Did I say that right? Yep, you got it! Oh, also, when the locals mentioned the dragon, did they seem at all, did they say how they felt about him at all?
Yeah, were they saying that they stan this dragon, or were they all being absolute filthy antis?
Now that you mention it, the atmosphere changed a little when they talked about him.
Uh-oh. It sounds like we got some anonymous image board behavior going on here.
Oh no. They mentioned some stuff along the lines of past misunderstandings and welcoming new members.
Ayo?
I only just got here, so I know very little about what has happened in the past.
Bro, I just got here.
They seemed genuinely grateful for the houses, though.
Wait,
And said they were going to plan a welcome party.
what is that on top of the house? Like, on the face of it, it looks like someone put a tag on it or something. I was one of those filthy fans who made filthy male fan art of him in his human form. He was fine. Wait. Wait, who? Wait, what do you mean Durin? The dragon? Well, he didn't have a human form as far as I'm aware, so did all the female fans come up with a human form for him? Oh dang. Interesting stuff, but hey, what's up, Minxie? Appreciate you stopping in. Always appreciate it. Hope your night's treating you well.
Goodness. Whew. Sounds like the forest has begun to accept him. It's a step in the right direction.
Yeah.
Are you looking for that small dragon?
Small dragon.
Yeah, he's a new friend we made after we arrived here. No way! Really? I'm getting more and more interested in your story. No. I've got to save it for next time. For now, I've got to make the most out of my time in this wonderful world. Oh, there's no rush.
It's a
Just
wonderful
take it slow and
world.
enjoy yourself, like Kaya. Oh, he sends his regards, by the way. Oh, Mr. Kaya is here too? Then I've got to go say hi to him.
I was making a joke. Hey, you know, I can't ever put anything past past certain types of fandoms. Okay? I mean, listen, my favorite VTuber really likes Bill Cipher from Gravity Falls. And when I say really likes, I mean really likes. And all that implies. So, like, you could tell me that certain types of fans are doing a certain type of something, and I will be like, unless you're telling me that they set up death cults with one another, I'll be like, hey, you know what? I'll believe it. Sure, why not?
Well, right now he's at the tavern and he probably won't be leaving until he's drunk. Not that he'll ever reach that point because his alcohol tolerance is so high. Basically, it's Kaya. You know where to find him. You make a good point, Paimon. Then I'll focus on exploring for now and go catch up with him later.
Yeah.
Shall we go pay a visit to the Metropole Traveler? Maybe Minnie, Durin, and Hatkai are still there.
They're probably not
right.
going to
By the
be.
way, something pretty interesting has been happening in Sumeru recently. Master Trinari has been working really hard on it, so if you have time, definitely go and check it out. Sounds good. We'll find some time in our schedule.
Does it have anything to do with a cute blonde named Emily that nobody cares about? We'll find out once we get there. Take it easy, Kale.
Of course. See you later.
Right. Freaking for real, I thought my friend Alexis was a thirst trap for Sebastian Michaelis from Black Butler. Oh my god, the Black Butler girls. They're a different breed. That's for sure. Well, not really. They're kind of just Fujoshi, aren't they? So I mean, you know. Yeah, look at this. He's got like a little tag. Is this a house that they made? That's cute. It's like his own little signature. Amazing. All right, let's make our way downtown. No. This one. There we go. I think there was a cult cult shipping over gadget from Rescue Rangers? Yes, there is. I definitely have heard of that one. I'm trying to remember if it was legit, like if it was an actual legit cult, or if it was kind of people just being like, you know, kind of taking the piss out of things a little bit. Because I remember looking into it, and I thought I came away from it kind of being almost disappointed. And I'm trying to think of why I might have felt that way, and it might have been finding out that the cult wasn't really as culty as I thought it was. So, but I definitely know that, like, that was a thing. Is there a... Oh, okay. I guess that thing's not coming down. So, gotta make my way downtown my own way. Let me see. Watching a Rebel Taxi Pizza Party podcast. That is a mouthful right there. They were talking about it. Oh, well, I'm gonna assume that they probably maybe know more about it than I did, because it was a long while ago that I looked into it. But yeah, there's also the what are they called, the Snape wives or something like that? The girls who think that they are spiritually connected with Snape, and think that he controls aspects of their lives or something like that. Those ladies definitely have a lot going on with them. Mona! Yay!
What? Are my eyes deceiving me?
Yo! It's our girl!
There is no way. I can't believe it.
Yes! So, I was right. This was her master, wasn't it? Cult shipping, is that like a group that makes a religion to one dedicated ship? I mean, listen, man, I did not know this until maybe a year or two ago, but apparently if people find out that you are either a pro shipper or an anti shipper, shit gets messier than politics. Like people put in their Twitter bios whether or not they ship or don't ship. It's really fucking weird, and I don't understand why people take this shit so seriously. It's just... They're fucking cartoons, everybody. It doesn't matter. None of it matters. Ship who you want, or don't ship who you don't want. Just don't be an asshole, bro. I thought that MLP fans was crazy over the main six. Oh, Vic and I just kind of like side glancing like, What is it with certain cartoons attract the most weirdest and psychopathic types like every time? I mean, listen, man, you gotta be some kind of broken to still be watching cartoons when you're an adult, you know? That's that's not entirely true. I don't think that way. I don't think that. It's more like older generations. Cartoons were literally only made for kids. And so at a certain point, you know, you get to a certain age back in the 60s or 70s, there's no more cartoons to hold on to your interests as you age and mature, and develop more mature tastes. But for us, you know, growing up in the 90s and the 2000s, it's literally, you start off watching cartoons as a kid, you start watching older or cartoons designed for older audiences as a preteen, and then as a teenager, and then even once you're an adult, now there's cartoons for you as an adult as well. So yeah, we just kind of started the whole trend of, hey, there's literally cartoons for every stage of life now, so you can just keep watching them ad infinitum. We're not touching that one. Hey man, I'm not ashamed of it, you know? It is what it is. Like, My Little Pony was a good show. it was a solid cartoon, the same way Dexter's Lab and Powerpuff Girls and Johnny Bravo and Ed, Edd n Eddy, they were all good cartoons. Steven Universe, Gumball, you know, it's just another good cartoon. It just, you know, back then, granted, it was still, we still didn't necessarily allow guys to like things that were supposed to be, you know, for girls. So it was, and I would still say today it's still kind of in the same place, but it's a little bit more accepted, I'd say. Adults simping over cartoon characters. Who would think to do that, you know? What are we talking about? We're talking about adults watching cartoons and whether or not it's weird or it's okay. My brother-in-law started screaming about the new He-Man cartoon on Netflix. Wasn't the same like the original. Like the He-Man show or She-Ra? Because there's a certain type of person that was very upset about the new She-Ra, despite the fact that the new She-Ra fucks, and it fucks hard. I love She-Ra. In fact, the first tattoo that I'm ever going to get is actually designed from She-Ra. At some point, whenever I decide to get around to it, I'm getting a She-Ra tattoo as my first tattoo. Depending on how the character is drawn, it triggers some abnormal dopamine in certain individuals, like MLP. I mean, yeah, character design's very important. It's a huge aspect of what makes a, not just cartoon, but any media enjoyable, you know? Like character design, even in live action films, a lot of it comes down to costuming and makeup and hair and all that sort of stuff. People literally, their whole job is to just make costumes that are really appealing to the eye for, you know, actors to wear, and makeup artists whose entire job is literally to just make the actor, you know, their physical appearance look nice. You know, they get paid thousands of dollars to do just that. So yeah, character design and aesthetics, very important. He was mad at He-Man. Gotcha. I heard that new He-Man was pretty dope though. I didn't watch it, but it looked pretty cool, you know? Gender wars are still persisting these days. Who wants to waste time arguing these peeps on social media? I mean, at a certain point, you kind of gotta know when to throw in the towel. Happened yesterday, started scrolling on Netflix. Saw the new He-Man cartoon, started looking into who made it. It was the guy who made the Clerks movie. Yeah, it was Kevin Smith, wasn't it? Yeah, I mean, I heard that it was pretty cool, but again, I haven't actually watched it myself.
Hey, Mona! We heard you muttering from a long way away. What's up? Oh, is your scry glass acting up again?
Just immediate presumptions.
Oh, it's you, the saviors of this world. My scry glass is fine, but I'm not sure I can say the same about my eyes.
Uh-oh.
Look at this statue.
I'm seeing it. It's pretty dope, isn't it?
What? Is it broken or something? Looks fine to Paimon. That's your master, right? AKA the goddess of prophecy?
Oh, so we already knew that, huh? I guess she must have explained that at some point.
I refuse to believe it. There's no way that old hag looks anything like this.
I mean, at a certain point, maybe she did when she was younger.
When she was younger? Oh, actually, now that you mention it, this does remind me of the fashionista phase she wrote about in her diary.
Oh yeah? Hey, you know what? Pop off, queen. Slay, and whatever the kids say. Crazy part is my brother-in-law acts kind of like a crazy man-child, and basically, I don't know what you describe. It kind of doesn't like new things or reboots he doesn't like. That sounds like the typical like angry YouTube man-child behavior that you typically start to see. Like, there was definitely a point in time, maybe about 10 years ago or so, where if something was rebooted, immediately it was disregarded, or it was regarded with contempt and disdain. And it was just, usually people were like, it's worse. It's far worse than the original. Nowadays, especially with all the video game remakes that keep getting made and keep doing really well, people are like, hey, now they clamor for reboots. People are like, this should be rebooted and this needs to be rebooted and all that sort of stuff. It's just chasing nostalgia, and unfortunately, because they do really well, media companies are gonna keep doing it, and they're gonna keep selling, and it's just gonna encourage them to do it more and more, and we're just gonna have a creative dry spell throughout all of like Hollywood and the video game industry. And yeah, it's gonna be a boring time for the next decade or so as far as media creation is concerned. You know, look at Disney, look at the Final Fantasy VII remake, the Dead Space remake, the Persona 3 remake. Literally just remake after remake after remake after remake after remake. Is until they stop doing well, that's we're just gonna keep seeing it, because it's way easier for an IP holder to just say, let's just remake this IP that we already know everyone loves, update it for, you know, current sensibilities, and then yeah, it'll just do well. Yeah, until they stop making money, which is why I officially will no longer watch any more live action Disney remakes. Like, starting with Mufasa, I hope that shit dies. I hope it crashes and burns and makes it so that Disney, like, fears making any more live action remakes. Reboots and remakes, exactly, yeah.
She can't hear me, can she? I swear I just got chills down my spine.
Oh, dang. No pantsu.
Either way, it's probably a little rude to talk about her right under her statue. But how do you know it's a statue of her if you never saw her as a young woman?
I did a quick scry when I came into this world, and when I saw the stars' reflections, I was at a loss for words. It looks like fate in Simulacra is based directly on Tevat. A projection of real-world fate to form an image of reality.
A projection of real-world fate to form an image of reality. Okay. I'm not exactly sure. Are there time signatures in these glowy notes that are showing up? That looks a little silly. Like, musical notes, you know, that's one thing, but to show the time signature on there, we're getting like really technical with it, as if this is an actual score that someone is going to read and play music from.
Or in layman's terms, basically the creator made this world inside a mirror or a lake, and this world is the reflection.
Still sounds pretty impressive.
The more I scried, the more familiar everything looked. It's her work, there's no doubt about it. Even so, everything's far more complex than I'd imagined. Trying to decipher it all is giving me quite a headache.
Apparently the student has not yet become the master.
I also asked the locals about her. They call her she who has dominion over the stars and the course of fate itself. Not even a pretense of humility. Clearly, she let the role of creator goddess get to her head.
Yeah. I think if you were the literal reason why a world exists, it might go a little bit to your head.
Not that I'm surprised in the least, of course. It certainly matches the tone of her diary. Anyway, we should change the topic.
Yeah, you're getting a little turnt all of a sudden.
Oh, so Mona, have you seen a small dragon around by any chance? He's about the same size as Paimon, but with tiny little wings.
Is he the same size as Paimon? Also, I like that Paimon acknowledges that she's just a little tiny small bean. Honestly, she's not that tiny. She's clearly like almost about 70% the size of Lumine, so, you know.
Ah, you mean the one that caused all that trouble? I haven't seen him for myself, but I heard that he came to the Metropole not long ago to formally apologize for his actions. Apparently, he brought a huge stash of Toitanium and plant oil to make amends.
Aha. When did Persona make a new game? Persona 3 Reload just came out, like... Well, it came out a while ago, actually. Maybe about a year ago or something? At this point, has it really been that long? Jesus Christ. It's definitely been a while, but yeah, Persona 3 remake just came out, which has now made me decide, like, Persona 4 needs to be remade in the style of Persona 3 Reload, okay? Like, Atlus loves milking existing games for all they're worth. And unfortunately, Persona 4 is my favorite game of all time, but it's kind of the reason why Atlus operates the way it does now. Because they came out with Persona 4, everyone loved it, so then they came out with Persona 4 fighting games. They came out with Persona 4 dungeon crawler games. They came out with Persona 4 dancing games. They came out with a Persona 4 enhanced remake, and they all did really well for Atlus. So then when Persona 5 came out, eventually, they of course had to make the Persona 5 dungeon crawler, the Persona 5 dancing game, the enhanced Persona 5 remake. The only thing they didn't do was make another Persona 4 fighting game, or Persona 5 fighting game. And again, they all did really well. Now, we've got the Persona 3 remake. We've already had the Persona 3 dancing game, and the Persona 3 Etrian Odyssey dungeon crawler game is essentially the Persona 4 dungeon crawler game as well. So, but it's like, okay, now Persona 3 and Persona 5 can both kind of play in the same way, whereas Persona 4 is the only one that still is stuck in the PS2 era. So we need an enhanced remake for Persona 4 where it's, you know, you play it like Persona 3 Reload or Persona 5. Like, I know, Atlus, you don't want to make new shit, so just do that, okay? Just as long as we're remaking remake after remake after remake, at least give us that before you make Persona 6, please. So does Capcom. I mean, I can't think of like any IP that Capcom really milks beyond all recognition. Like, yeah, they make I mean, yeah, with Resident Evil, that's what they're kind of currently banking on with remaking all the old ones. But aside from that, you know, like, they haven't like remade Devil May Cry, they haven't remade Mega Man, they haven't, you know, done any of that. So for right now, you know, they've still got enough other stuff going on where them deciding they're going to remake a bunch of games for one of their franchises, it's not that bad. All Atlus really has is Persona. Obviously, I know they make like other stuff, and you know, currently like Metaphor, Refantasimo, I think that's what it's called. That's currently coming out, but I mean, like Persona is like the big one, like the big major one. You know, Resident Evil, Street Fighter, Devil May Cry, all of those are pretty, like, on their own, really big franchises. So there's not one Capcom franchise where you could say, no, that is their bread and butter. Without that one, they wouldn't be where they are today. Persona is that for Atlus. So it's a little bit apples and oranges there. Persona Rogue Dungeon Crawler. Yeah, they made an Etrian Odyssey game. When is Mona Tsundere new mods? Mona Tsundere? Mona's always been a tsundere. Kind of, sort of, not really. Actually, I don't. She's not really a tsundere. She's more of an Ojo-san. Yeah, she's not really a dere type of character, honestly. Then again, I haven't caught up with all the different types of deres now. Back in my day, you know, I think there was maybe like 5 different dere types. Now I think there's fucking 20 or something. I don't know. So, She might be a certain kind of new age dere, but I just don't know. But I think of her as more of an Ojo-sama because of her haughtiness.
Most people accepted his apology, although there are some who said that they'll reserve judgment until they've seen how he acts in the future.
Hey, fair.
Oh, okay. Do you know where we could find him?
One moment.
Yeah, you look into the... Is that a 4-leaf clover? It's a Lucky Charm! Rise up, Lucky Charms. Good stuff.
It looks like he's at the Broken Sea.
Of course he
There's
is.
a big group of people with him, too.
Capcom, as much as they make challenging games that are hit or miss, will release some of those old titles on remastered, including a separate upgrade version of previous versions like Street Fighter. But I mean, they did that for like Street Fighter 2, but since Street Fighter 2, it's mostly just been the big numbered releases. It's been, you know, Street Fighter 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, they don't make like, they haven't made like Street Fighter Turbo Edition or something like that, you know? Which one's the quiet dere? That's Kudere. And then peeps have to buy that version for $50 or $60. Yeah, just like Persona 3 Reload or Persona 5 Royal or Persona 4 Golden.
Cool. Wanna come with us? We can introduce you.
I think I'll sit this one out. This might be the closest I ever get to meeting the old hag in our youth, so I think I'll spend some time seeing what else I can glean from her grand design. You guys have fun.
Be careful, Mona. What does she have to be careful about? Thanks for your astrological assistance.
Anytime.
We'll be off now. See you later, Mona.
All right. Let's hold on. I'm gonna.
Creating a whole world starscape is no easy task. Old hag, I guess you do deserve the title of Trismegistus after all.
Oh, is that a little respect, a little reverence we hear over there, Mona? All right. I feel like this should probably be closing in on the end here, right? There they are. Hey, the dynamic duo, the bosom buddies.
Also, Hafnavines.
What the?
Does thou see what I am seeing? Tell me that my all-perceiving Aug de Verurtelung deceiveth me not.
Official! With the flying squirrel just flying through this frame like that. Nice. Unless you count Ultra HD that had 2 new characters that are just Violent Ken and Evil Ryu. It was dumb, and I guess it was on the Switch. Oh, was it? Dang. I do feel like I remember those. Hello. Hello, Azumi. Appreciate you stopping in. Hope all is well with you. Welcome, welcome. Enjoy yourself while you're here. You can do a parody of these releases and their titles. 1 second. There we go. All right. Hey, we've got fish on deck.
Your eyes see true, main Fräulein.
Very well. Then, as sovereign ruler of the Immenachreich, I extend to you both my greetings, O Night Dragon from the land of the Thousand Stars, and his hat-wearing servant.
Ha 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 ha! You got relegated to servant, moosh. Get rotated, idiot.
Who did you just call a servant?
What main Fräulein means to say is, hello, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Yes, servant.
Pleasure to meet you too. But Hat Guy's not my servant. He's my friend.
Sure, friend. That's what he says. Let's see. Hello, hola, ¿cómo estás? Bonjour. Genki desu ka? What's up, Rabbit? Appreciate you stopping in. Hope all is well with you. She's speaking in medieval. She speaks in official. It's a very particular type of dialect that only she speaks and only a few select others can interpret. I, of course, being one of them.
Now you're over-explaining.
Hat Guy, Mini Durin! Found you at last! Whoa, and officials with you too?
Yeah, because why not?
Oh, greetings, Outlander blessed by the Imunokreich. How honored you are to meet your prinzessin beneath the stars of another sky. Clearly a decision made by fate itself.
I echo your sentiments, your highness.
Miss Honorary Knight!
What the?
Paimon!
What the hell is going on here? Why is everybody here all of a sudden? I mean, wait, I think I do remember them saying that Klee and Albedo were here, so I guess that makes sense. But she just appeared in the frame. Oh, Klee's so cute.
You both look well.
I still am skeezed out by Albedo, because I still, to this day, I'm still just like, are you the real one? That whole story quest with Albedo and his, like, clone, and the clone becoming that one kid's dad, that still freaks me out. That doppelganger bullshit, I still don't know whether I'm supposed to be looking at you and thinking that you're our bro Albedo, or if I'm supposed to be skeezed out over here, because I kind of am low-key all the time whenever you show up, my guy. Durinmon, he is the Digimon people want and the rarest one. He is a little guy, ain't he? And he is still in his basic Digimon form, which we don't want him to we don't want him to digivolve too much, because that was the whole issue to begin with. So it's good that we're keeping him in his Babu form. Is Stan Lee going to pop up? Man, I wish. Feel the same way about that arc. I know, it's and it's crazy still that a lot of people will never know. They'll never know any of that shit. You can tell if the one is Albedo just has identity syndrome meltdown. I just like it left a bad taste in my mouth, like, and intently. Like that was the intent, I feel. Actually, no, I don't think that was the intent. It left me feeling like, is this the real Albedo? I don't know. Did his doppelganger just kind of weasel its way into that child's life, and his dad is really actually dead? I don't know. It accepts me.
Have you been having fun here?
Yeah, you better have.
Yup, loads and loads of fun. There are so many cute animals, and a magic train that was really long, and a huge castle, and a king lives there and everything.
I like how Fischl looks super pumped up about everything that she's talking about.
I've been taking Klee to see all the sights. It's been a very enriching experience. Alice's magic is truly outstanding.
Yeah, and when are we ever going to get her in the summon pool?
Yeah, Mom's amazing. Klee wants to build a great big house now, too.
Hello everyone. What's up, Alice? Oh, Alice, we were just talking about you. Everyone here is praising your magical prowess for creating this entire world. So good job. Good job on your part there.
So, your mom and my mom were friends?
Friendship.
Our moms were friends, which makes you my big brother.
Oh boy.
My mom used to read your mom's stories to me all the time. They were great.
My mom used to read your mom's stories to me. Okay, cool.
Big brother?
Oni-chan? You're part of the family now, bro. Now you get to watch Klee as well, along with the rest of the cast.
Wow. Thank you, Klee. Can I go play with Klee, Hat Guy?
Suit yourself.
Albedo, can I?
Aw.
Go on. Just don't go too far away. I'll come pick you up later.
Yay! Come on, Mini Durin. Do you want to come play with us too, Fischl?
Your prinzessin accepts your invitation. Rejoice! Though
There
you
she
may be
goes.
Concealed by fog, still you shall have the good fortune to witness the true might of the Aug de Vertelang.
Are all the children just going off on their own?
What Mein Fräulein means to say is, perhaps we can all play hide and seek together. Mein Fräulein is it.
Let's see. Crying about the situation. I was late to the party. Apparently a voice actor passed away, Rachel Illis. Hello, I play Genshin too. Hey, what's up, Christina? Thanks for stopping in. Hope all is well for you. I too play the Genshin. I'm somewhat of a Genshin player myself. Voice actor passed away. Voice actor for Jessie. Rachel Jessie. Who's Jessie? I don't think there's a Jessie in Genshin, so I'm assuming you must mean from something else.
Hooray! I love hide and seek!
Jessie from Pokemon? Oh, dang. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I knew I recognized that name, but oh man. I thought oh no, yeah, okay, no. I saw the tweet go out about I think it was Eric Stewart who plays Brock. And James. He put out a thing about her needing, I think it was a Kickstarter because I think she had cancer. And so I believe the goal got met. So the Kickstarter or no, not a Kickstarter, a GoFundMe. It was a GoFundMe for her. Oh wait, I think it was actually a GoFundMe just for like hospice care, which essentially meant that she was terminal. So, yeah, that's unfortunate. That's sad. God dang, man. Yeah, so she was Jessie and Misty. So Eric Stewart was James and Brock, and then Rachel Lillis was Jessie and Misty. So yeah, that sucks. Oh, god dang. Well, rest in peace. Rest in peace to what was probably lots of kids of our generation. Well, again, I don't know how old all of y'all are, but I know that Vic and I, for people of our generation, it was probably, Misty was probably a lot of kids' first waifu. So, yeah, that's unfortunate.
Oh, me too!
There they go.
To return to our previous discussion, Mr. Hat Guy, you were telling me about a prophecy?
Okay, is this really how everyone's going to refer to him now? He's really just gonna be Hat Guy from now on? Come on, man.
I heard B talking to M. What she said was...
Since you're so persistent, let me tell you a secret. Our child will one day rise from the dead.
Is she saying that Dragon Spine Durin will come back to life?
Look at I'm shocked.
I only heard it in a memory, so don't hold me to it.
She voiced Goldeen and Jigglypuff? Oh, okay. I mean, that makes sense that she would maybe do incidental voices as well. I'm assuming all of the VAs on Pokemon probably did the... I honestly don't know why they would have to do the voices for... Oh no, because, yeah, all the Pokemon's names are different in Japanese, so... Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Let's see. I'm in my early 20s, just know her playing somebody in Hunter x Hunter from the 2011 series. Dang! Early 20s! Oh, the youths of today. I'm gonna head out. Alright, thanks for stopping in, Christina. Appreciate it. Stay groovy. Have yourself a good one.
Understood. My recent observations at Dragonspine lend credence to this prophecy as well. Durin's heart has slowly but surely been growing in vitality. The process is extremely slow, but the trend is clear.
Uh-huh.
What should we do?
To start with, plan for every potential scenario, including, of course, the worst-case scenario.
So, like, damn, is the dragon at Dragonspine going to come back to life and then destroy Mondstadt? Dude, that would be pretty metal. Obviously, they're not going to do that because, you know, obviously Mondstadt is a big asset for the game. So they wouldn't destroy it and then make, like, a new one. Or, at the very least, make a destroyed version of Mondstadt. But that would be kind of would be kind of big, especially since Mondstadt kind of feels like home because it's the first city that you go to in the game. So, you know, we spend a lot of time in like Inazuma and Sumeru and Fontaine, and now we're going off to Natlan and stuff. But whenever we go back to Mondstadt, it's kind of like home. It's kind of the starting village that you start off in a big epic adventure RPG that, you know, is supposed to be like the small cozy home that you don't want to leave, but you have to because you have to answer the call to action, and you go off to protect the people and the place that you called home and whatnot. And so that's kind of what Mondstadt is for Genshin folk.
I am well aware of Durin's past, and I sincerely hope that things never escalate to that point. Still, we need to be prepared for every possibility.
Before I go, do you have a date for Sky again? Not really. So, I've got other games scheduled, and there's some new games that'll be coming out eventually that I want to play on stream as well. But every once in a while, I might swap in Sky for either FGO or Genshin on the weekends. And also, anytime I just kind of want to feel a little comfy, if I'm not feeling that great, maybe I'll swap Sky in there. But it'll pop up, but I don't know when or if it might be like sort of a regular thing, because I've already got 2 live service games, actually 3, because Nikke is also in there. So I've already got 3 live service games I'm kind of juggling, along with trying to play just normal type games. So adding in a 4th one just it's not feasible unless I just do it kind of every once in a while. So unfortunately, there's not going to be a hard set schedule for Sky streams. But, you know, if you want to know when or if I ever do, you can go ahead and either, you know, follow my socials or subscribe, and, you know, whenever it pops up, it'll be in the title, so you'll be able to know. Throat is really hurting on Saturday. Had to do a bake sale for our friend, and we got our goal. She was raising up money to buy more furniture, and she got enough money. Oh, good stuff. Fantastic. My throat was hurting because I was screaming when I were outside doing this venue, and my throat is really sore. Been drinking a lot of tea since yesterday. Got home, been drinking water and tea. Well, good stuff. Yeah. Unfortunately, I had the flu a couple months ago, and my throat is still fucked from it. I can't sing the same way that I used to be able to, and I can't do voices the same way that I used to before I had the flu. I just got some Mucinex today, which is something that I've never used before, but because I think some of it might be due to post-nasal drip, but some of it might still be just my throat being damaged from the coughing, because I had a wicked cough while I had the flu, and so I don't know if I might just potentially, my voice just might be permanently fucked without getting some sort of kind of invasive surgery on it. I don't know, but hopefully it's not, because I mean, it was just the flu, man. Like, people have the flu like all the time, so I would hope that I can get my voice back to where it used to be at one point in time.
If the prophecy is true, and Durin's heart will one day beat again, I'd like to hope that whatever rises from the dead is no evil dragon.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
If you understand what I mean.
Yeah, might catch your drift. We might be picking up what you're putting down on the table.
Kind of? But not really.
What?
And so,
okay.
When the time comes, Mr. Hat Guy, will you and Similanka's Durin be willing to lend us a hand in our hour of need?
Huh? What's this got to do with me?
You saved the Durin of this world. I don't see that as a mere coincidence.
Cute.
If there is any meaning to be read into the actions of the 3 goddesses, beyond fairy tale whimsy alone, I can only boldly speculate that the fate of this reflected world may have a reciprocal effect upon our own world. If Durin of Dragonspine will soon come back to life, we will need Mini Durin's help, as well as yours, given that your fates are now intertwined.
Oh man. So Moosh is going to continue to be a big part of the storyline. Ooh, get turned, South Korean incels. Oh, they're gonna be so mad about the fact that he just keeps popping up all the time. I'm back. Albedo, when will you get your drip? I mean, Albedo's default outfit is pretty drippy, not gonna lie.
Well, that's a nuisance.
To be sure, it certainly won't be easy.
Albedo! There's a flying paper ship over there! Can we go see it together, please?
Sure. 2 seconds, I'll be right with you. Please give my suggestion some thought, Mr. Hat Guy.
He's just going to be Hat Guy forever. It's kind of hilarious.
Hat guy, I'm back! Huh? What were you guys talking about?
Korean seething. Yeah.
Nothing.
Huh. Okay then. Let's go join the others. Everyone's going to check out the new origami ship.
All right. I'll be right there.
Are you worried about Durin? I feel like I want to change his name.
Why would I be? Do I strike you as someone who cares about other people's issues?
Now kind of. You know, you're starting to develop that loner with a heart of gold due to taking care of a small animal or child sort of thing. You're not as old as those guys usually are, but you're definitely building it up there. Now that he's saved Similanka's Durin, maybe he'll be sympathetic to the Durin of our world.
Quit trying to guess what I'm thinking. I'm leaving.
But we need you and your friendship to save the day again! Albedo was right. He needs time to think about it for himself. Oh, it's got his tag on it again.
What a lovely little boat!
Oh, that's cute. She's got star eyes.
The forest fairy helped us make it.
Paimon just realized there's a lot fewer people around the Broken Sea now. Guess most of them have made their way back to the Metropole. Does this boat have a name? I can't see one anywhere.
Huh? A name?
Every boat has a name. At least, all the ones I've seen before.
Yes, and they're all women, apparently, for some reason. I still don't know to this day why we gender vehicles as women specifically.
They're usually symbolic names that represent something aspirational.
He has Sasuke syndrome. Yeah, he's definitely got that edge boy vibe.
Let's go with the Durin.
I would say, at least now, he's better than Sasuke. Yeah.
Huh? You want to name it after me?
Man, you're really ingratiating yourself, Hat Guy. You're playing the long game, aren't you? You already know you're going to help us with the other dragons, so you're laying the groundwork right now.
To wish Mini Durin a safe voyage as he sails into a new chapter of his life beyond this world?
Your princessin approves. Let this vessel bear the name of the most esteemed dragon of the night.
The Durin. Let's call it that then. Thank you, Hat Guy. Also, can I ask you a favor?
Go on.
Remember how Mom's friend said I should be able to leave this world? Well, I want to pay a visit to your world. Just a quick trip, can we?
Huh?
What?
Is that a no?
Paimon thinks that's a great idea. If the people of Simulanka are allowed to go to Teyvat, then what's the problem with taking Mini Durin there for a visit?
I'm assuming I'll have to be your bodyguard while we're there.
Yeah, of course.
I can protect myself. And I'll do what you say. I won't fly off on my own, I promise. Please, can I go?
Please, Oni-chan.
It'll be up to you to stick close. If you disappear on me, don't expect me to come looking.
He's gonna come looking.
Got it! I'll stick close!
Why don't you take the Durin? Now you've given it a name, it'll be a maiden voyage for the boat and a brand new journey for you.
Yeah. What about shirt pants? Shirt pants. Shirt pants? Who's got shirt pants? Is it Sasuke? Or is it Moosh?
Are you leaving, Mini Durin? Okay. Make sure you come
Can't say no to that
visit me in
face.
Mondstadt so we
Yeah.
can play together again. Klee will draw you a map to show you the way.
Though
Aw.
our time together has been as fleeting as a ray of light in the depths of the long night, the Imunokreich will welcome you with the grandest of music ceremonies on the
They can
occasion
only
of our
do like
next
that
reunion.
one that
As
one
surely as the
animation
stars
for
in the
Fischl
sky
whenever
watch
she
over
starts
us,
popping
We
off.
shall meet again.
What Main Fräulein means is that you're always welcome to visit her at home as well.
Yes, and ignore the parental figures who refer to thine prinzessin as one known as Amy. They know not of which they speak.
Cool! Ah, I have so many new friends now! I'm so happy!
Yeah, friends. Man, what's that like?
Are you done yet? If you want to leave, then get over here.
Take care.
Thank you, everyone! Thank you so much! The blessings you gave me are more precious than any treasure, and more beautiful than any fairy tale! Next time, it will be my turn to make your wishes come true!
Cute. Do we get a cool, oh no? Not at all? Okay, wait, is that it? Is that all of it? Let's see, go to Port Ormos. Yeah, that's it. Go to Constellation Metropole. Huh. Yeah, so it just takes us to, the city? Yep. Just like that, huh? Well, alright then. Alright, we did it. We did the thing. Let's see here. Wait a second. Odd textual mystery. Kale tells you that Sumeru's been quite lively lately. As such, you and Paimon resolve to see what's going on. Oh. So that's, interesting. So that's an offshoot of this quest line? Huh. Let me see. Let's see. Narration footnotes. Yeah, so okay, so yeah, these are little side stories for it. This is the one that has us go and hang out with those really annoying toy men. I don't feel like doing any of that. So okay, I think effectively we're done with this. We finished off the whole main narrative, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. So we've only got about half an hour left, so let's quickly go ahead and at least meet Emily, you know? Let's see. Okay, yeah, let's see what her whole deal is, and see if maybe our complete and utter dismissal and apathy towards her might be a bit misplaced, because maybe she is in actuality a real good girl. Also, it's been a while since we've been in Sumeru, so yeah, good stuff. Good to be back. All right. And maybe we'll see all of our bros again. Maybe we'll see Dea, and maybe we'll see Nahida and Candace and all that. Or we might just see Tanari. I really just don't care about Tanari.
Water to retain moisture before applying the film. You can't treat a glaze lily like a cactus. If Sanjay does this again, the loss will have to come out of his food expenses.
Oh my god, what? You're gonna starve? You're gonna starve these men? Bro.
I'll go talk to him. At this rate, he won't even be able to afford eating cacti for much longer.
Sheriff? What the hell?
Hey, Tainari!
Oh, it's you two. It's been a while. what brings you to Port Ormos?
Quest lines.
We didn't have anything to do, and this place looked pretty lively, so we decided to stop by. But, what's with all the flowers around here?
Literally, that's the actual reason we're here. We don't really have anything to do, so we just rocked up. Nice. Starving is not cool when the PSA. Starving isn't cool in most situations. I'm not a big fan of it myself. There was a time where I was really struggling financially, and literally the only things I would eat throughout the day were like an apple, like a protein cookie, and like a bag of chips, like a small bag of chips from the convenience store. Yeah, that was a rough time.
Well, Port Ormos is currently organizing a flower exhibition featuring flowers and plants from all over Teyvat, so I came to help out.
Uh-huh.
The exhibition includes flowers from every corner of the world, each with their own unique properties and needs. With that in mind, the curator commissioned a flower pot from Kasharawar capable of retaining heat and moisture. Even so, an expert is still required to develop tailored transportation and care plans for each type of flower.
We got one of those over in Mondstadt. If you're okay with little girls being hired as expert consultants.
Oh, and that expert is you, right?
Not this time, no. I'm just here to help out. The expert in charge is someone else.
I wonder who it could be. That sucks, I'm sorry. It's, it is what it is. Sometimes that's just the way the capitalist cookie crumbles, with no crumbs going into your mouth.
Mr. Tighnari!
So get fucked.
He confused the poisonous bulbs with garlic shoots, and he ate them!
What a loser!
Never mind. Forget about what I said about the food expenses. Apologies, Traveler, Paimon. Looks like I've got something to take care of. I'll be back in just a moment.
All right.
He's busy no matter where he is, huh?
I like how we just heard about someone getting poisoned, and we're just like, well... It was nice to see Tighnari again. Too many people are careless about what they eat. Too many people don't do as they're told.
Yeah, seems like it. Hey, don't look at Paimon like that. Paimon is super careful about what she eats.
Yeah, says the ink drinker.
Well, looks like Tighnari might be busy for a while. Let's take a look around the port in the meantime.
Sounds like James Marston. No, James Marston has a... Wait, do you mean Jason Marsden? Because James Marsden is like Cyclops in the live-action X-Men movies, and what's-his-fuck from the Sonic the Hedgehog movies. Jason Marsden is a voice actor who played Max in the Goofy movie, and Chester in Fairly Odd Parents, and Haku in Spirited Away. So if you mean Jason Marsden, he was also Kovu in Lion King 2. So if you mean Jason Marsden, he's got like a really distinctive tonality to his voice, and it's kind of similar, but I can definitely hear that it isn't him. Yeah, so that's Jason Marsden then. Oh my goodness.
Huh?
What was that? Something wrong? You feeling all right there?
Paimon's, fine. She's just got a little...
Wow. She's got like, ugly cry sneezes.
Rainbow roses, glaze lilies, and Cecilia's? No wonder.
It's getting worse. Why?
I've heard apparently a woman kept sneezing for like literal years. Like there was one instance where this one woman had like a sneezing streak that extended for years. But I'm kind of skeptical about the factuality of this claim. Longest sneeze streak in history. let me see. Okay, so this is according to, you know, the AI generated summary at the top of Brave Search, but it says, according to multiple sources, the longest sneeze streak in history is held by Donna Griffiths, a 12-year-old girl from Worcester, England. Her remarkable streak began on January 13th, 1981, and lasted 2.6 years until September 6th, 1983. During this period, it's estimated that Donna sneezed over 1 million times in the first year alone. Her sneezing fit was so prolonged that it became a notable record recognized by Guinness World Records. It's worth noting that there have been reports of longer hiccup bouts, but in terms of sustained sneezing, Donna Griffith's record remains the longest ever recorded. So I guess, does that mean that she sneezed, like, while she slept? That sounds terrible. Also, if someone hiccuped, like, if I hiccuped for more than 2 years, I would probably just unalive myself. Like, I hate having hiccups, and if I had to endure hiccups for multiple years, I would just be like, please, just put me out of my misery, man. Heard Rama 1/2's getting a remake? It is. I mean, going off of our remake talk from earlier, but yeah, I hear it's getting a remake, and it's stupid. I hear that it's getting censored. The original show showed nips. Apparently they're not showing nips in the new remake, which is dumb because apparently I guess they're still gonna show titty. They're just not gonna put nips on them, and I for one hate that. If you're gonna censor the nudity, then do it. Put something in front of it, you know, have the hands covering it, have a tree branch covering it, have steam covering it, something. Don't have the full tit out and then just not have the nipple on there. If you're gonna censor it, be anatomically correct. Like, you know, or if you're not going to go through the trouble of censoring it properly, be anatomically correct. Have the nipples there. Otherwise, have something covering it. You can't have it both ways, man. It's stupid and it looks weird. Ugh. Magical girl anatomy. Divine censorship. The divine censorship, that's usually like they were anatomically correct, but then they have the god rays like coming in through the window or something. That usually gets taken out on the Blu-ray copy or whatever. I don't know if they plan to sell Blu-rays of the new show. I doubt it because it's going to be on Netflix. But like, yeah, that just really grinds my gears. If you're gonna censor it, fine. But if you're literally going to have the titties bare out and exposed, then be anatomically correct about it. Otherwise, censor it properly. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Did Inuyasha censor scenes in the series? Inuyasha censored the titty properly. They had the hair covering them, or they were covered by steam, or the characters just covered them up themselves. You know, they were like, hey, we're not gonna show the titty. Fine. And then they censored it properly. But Ranma didn't do that, and they showed the nips. So it's one of those things where it's like, it's really not me just being horny, okay? It just irks me, because when I see a boob with no nipple, it just looks weird, man. So just, I don't want to see it. So either make the nipples anatomically correct, or don't show it to me at all. I have an update on the PS5. It's 32 gigabytes. It says 5.0. Is it out now? Someone check. Do they give early access to people? See, we are a PC household around here, Mar, so your console woes are a foreign language to me, unfortunately. But thanks for stopping in and reporting your console woes to us. Appreciate it. God rays appearing right there without shining through the window, or it's just on the character. Yeah, it is kind of funny when they don't even have it coming in through any type of light source. The God ray is just there, just a light bar in front of the character. Maybe you're sick. Let's go find Tanari.
I was fine just a moment ago.
Oh my god.
She didn't even eat anything weird.
Her voice, it's so silly. It's kind of cute, actually.
A moment of your time, you two? If it's not too much trouble, perhaps you could try this incense.
Oh? Who are you, pretty stranger?
Incense? Oh, the scent is so nice. Wait!
You can talk normally now. God damn, I wish...
Fast. Paimon doesn't have to sneeze anymore.
I wish it was that easy and quick for me to have gotten rid of my flu.
Think nothing of it. From your attire, I imagine you two aren't from Sumeru either. Seeing as we're both travelers from abroad, it's only right that we help each other out should the occasion arise.
Or maybe I should just impart all misfortune that I have received due to my being a foreigner onto you. Because that is the way things are supposed to be done, right? We don't help people out. We make sure that they suffer in the same way that we did. Paimon got COVID. Shit. She would, wouldn't she? I would say, do you see the 2020 version of the show? Because I never seen the original. I think I watched like a couple episodes of the original way long ago, but I watched a few episodes of the new show, and I really liked it because I like the way Rumiko Takahashi's style translates into a sort of modern looking anime with modern animation styles and techniques. It really works. So I'm ready to see the new Ranma, even if it's got the most obnoxious and annoying form of censorship in it. But Ranma was like my jam. Like Inuyasha and Ranma 1/2. Well, once Inuyasha was done, I moved on to Ranma, and like that was my like jam from like 6th to 7th grade. I was in it to win it with Ranma. And I'm just saying, y'all Zoomers, you are not ready for the HBix, Nabiki, and Ukyo and Girl Ranma. I'm just saying.
Oh, so you're here for the flower exhibition too?
I suppose that's accurate. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Emily, a perfumer from Fontaine.
Aha! Yeah, if I had to make a guess, French would have been my first guess too.
Paimon is Paimon. Thank you so much for your help just now. Oh, and this is...
The Traveler, right? I've heard a lot about you from the Steambird. It's nice to finally put a face to the name.
It's interesting. I thought her voice would kind of be softer. Like she kind of sounds a little bit older. I've heard a lot about you as well. No, I haven't. What the fuck are you talking about? When has her name ever come up? At all. I didn't expect to run into you in Sumeru.
What happened back there? Why did Paimon start sneezing all of a sudden?
Have you ever heard of hay fever?
I think so, but I don't know much about it. Why don't you explain it to Paimon?
To put it simply, when inhaled, certain pollens can trigger abnormal physical reactions.
But Paimon has seen these kinds of flowers before and nothing weird happened then.
Well, we're all different. The factors that can trigger a reaction to certain stimuli vary by person. In isolation, the effects of certain pollens may seem minimal, but inhaling various types at once can trigger a more overt reaction.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. She's speaking facts. Remember, kids, make sure to be responsible when mixing your olfactory cocktails. Hope new Ranma doesn't have anatomy error that will fix on Blu-ray. Like what happened to the Sailor Moon anime. drawing style isn't as good as the old one. I mean, it's different. It's just different, you know? Bad anime material as well. Well, no, from what I've heard, the animation is basically on par with the original anime, although, like, again, if you look at the Urusei Yatsura remake, it kind of has that same sort of quality to it, although the studios that made them are different, so I was kind of hoping that Urusei Yatsura, the studio that did Urusei Yatsura, would do Ranma, because I really like the aesthetic they did with Urusei Yatsura, especially with Lum. I really like the way her hair almost looked like it's glowing. They did really good with her. And also the fact that I think it's Madhouse. I think they're the ones who are animating the new Ranma show. And Madhouse is kind of mad cringe, because unfortunately they're one of the studios that are notorious for treating their animators like dog shit. So yeah, that's unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is.
But there's no need to worry. Pollen allergies can be effectively mitigated with the use of medication.
Oh, well, that's good.
Traveler, Paimon, there you are. Is everything all right?
It's fine. Paimon just almost died, that's all.
I left in such a hurry, I forgot to warn you about all the pollen in the air.
Yeah, Paimon was not having a good time.
Emily? Ah, what a coincidence. Looks like my worry was misplaced then. The Traveler and Paimon are in good hands.
It was nothing, really. We happened to run into each other shortly after my arrival, and I offered them a bit of help, that's all.
That's not Dea, is it? Her voice sounds a bit like Dea. I'm gonna say it's probably not, but there's a Dea-like quality to her voice.
I'm more curious as to why you thought the Traveler and Paimon were in danger. Allergies are highly unpredictable. If you were concerned the pollen might trigger a reaction, that must mean something similar has happened in the past.
Something like that, yeah. I don't want to go into it, man. Let's not talk about my drug-fueled escapades.
Remember the first time we met?
Nope.
You fainted after inhaling Spirit Borneal.
Okay, I guess we're going into my drug-infused escapades. That's fine. So we're not letting Studio Sunrise animate it anymore. I don't even know if they're still animating stuff anymore. I mean, I assume they probably are, but yeah, it's been a while since since, you know, the early 90s, so it would make sense. Have a minor villain that uses his anime chin as a weapon. Could potentially. But Paimon was the victim this time. That was an allergic reaction?
The Spirit Borneal didn't affect Paimon at all, and now she's the one suffering. It makes no sense.
It's not really something you can make sense out of, Paimon. There are all kinds of allergies out there, caused by a variety of different factors. Some people are even allergic to almonds. It's not something you can generalize.
There are even people allergic to almonds. Can you believe it?
Exactly. I even encountered a case in Fontaine where someone had an allergic reaction to soba noodles their family brought back from Inazuma.
I mean, Ito is allergic to soy, so yeah.
Whoa. Good thing Paimon isn't allergic to anything delicious.
Are you a doctor, Emily?
In a manner of speaking, although you could say the patients I deal with are rather unusual.
Just say you're a herbologist, girl. You can do that. Balloon flies into his chin and it pops. Oh no, it's an episode of Getting High. Girl, we couldn't get much higher.
Emily is also very knowledgeable about botany. She's taught me a lot about the native flora around Fontaine.
And that's where my expertise ends, I'm afraid. When it comes to breadth of knowledge, Tainari certainly comes out on top.
A flower expert? Oh, Paimon's got it! You must be the expert Tainari mentioned, the one in charge of the exhibition!
Wrong again, I'm afraid.
Wait, what?
Well, I did come for the exhibition, but only to inquire about the Auguste variety.
Auguste?
I'm not involved in any official capacity.
I don't think that's how you pronounce it. Oh my. Okay, hold on.
Oh, Paimon was sure she got it right this time.
The August variety? What's that? Maybe we should ask Farina about
It's a kind of flower that was once popular in Fontaine. The perfume made from it also bears the same name, Auguste.
Why do you keep saying it like that? Please stop saying it like that.
Auguste, huh? That's not a name you hear often nowadays.
Auguste! Dendro brand hookah dendro charcoals on sale.
In an
Man.
ancient language, the word is said to mean sacred.
I haven't hit the
or
hookah
noble.
in a while,
It's
man.
sometimes used as a name for people as well. Ah, that reminds me. Are you familiar with a historical event in Fontaine known as Perfume Mania?
Perfume mania. Emily, don't be alarmed that everyone in class doesn't like you. Don't love them in the dark. Say what?
Perfume Mania was an event that occurred in Fontaine nearly 20 years ago.
And it caused the tulip collapse.
It all started when several merchants released their own lines of high-end, expensive perfumes, marketing them as must-have luxury products, the very symbol of elegance itself.
Oh no. And then all of the cringe lords just decided they needed it. They needed to buy it all up.
No one anticipated the absolute frenzy this would create on the market, causing the price of perfumes to skyrocket.
Oh man, it's the Szechuan sauce incident all over
The
again.
demand was twofold. What some saw as a status symbol, most saw as a money-making opportunity. You could take advantage of the soaring price by hoarding them and reselling at even higher margins.
Yep, that tracks. That sounds exactly like what would actually happen. How is it? I'm curious. I mean, it's fine. You know, if you've ever, it's basically just like vaping. Like there is the potential to kind of maybe get not a very smooth draw because of the fact that, you know, you're using a piece of charcoal to heat as your heat source, so you might actually kind of breathe in some of it, kind of. But yeah, essentially it's just like vaping, you know. The shit's flavored, and yeah, but you just have to sit around with this big old thing in the middle of all y'all.
The value of these products became so inflated, regular bottles of perfume were even going for hundreds of thousands of mora. This resulted in countless disputes and scams. But at the end of the day, perfume is just perfume.
I
the
like
market value greatly exceeded the intrinsic worth of the product, creating an economic bubble that was never going to last.
I like how that picture was taken from inside the store, so that means like the people inside locked the doors, and then while everyone was out there being cringe, they just came up to them and just took a picture. That's funny. But yeah, essentially, dude, this was the GPU market, like back circa 2020 and 2021, you know, when GPU vendors, AMD and Nvidia, they were selling their cards for super inflated prices, and then on the secondhand market, they were going for even higher. So yeah, it was rough. It was a rough time. That was right around the time I started making my own computer, and yeah, the best I was able to get at the time was a 4 gigabyte RX 570, and I mean that thing worked, and it did what I needed it to do for, you know, the caliber of equipment that I had at the time. You know, I was still just using a 1080p display back then, and yeah, it did what I needed it to do. But yeah, it was, for the longest time I just couldn't upgrade my system because of how expensive GPUs were.
Luckily, the Palais Mermonia recognized the danger and intervened before the craze could truly spread. Many profiteers and scammers were thrown in jail as a result.
Oh, that would definitely never happen around here, especially not in America.
In the end, only a few wealthy families were affected when the bubble popped.
Ha! Fuck them. That's good. It really could have been a lot worse.
What does all this have to do with that Auguste you mentioned earlier?
Well, during the craze, the most popular perfume was none other than Auguste. The demand far exceeded the supply, to the point where it once sold for 10 million mora a bottle.
Jesus.
10 million? Then what about now?
Calm down, Paimon. Wow, she's seeing money signs in her eyes. Yeah, it's probably not worth that much anymore. Zaragoth person appears, a person named Stalking Anarchy. She has many skills to learn. Believed stalking can save the world. That was the most broken Avatar: The Last Airbender panty and stocking parody intro that I've ever heard. Calm down, Paimon.
After the mania ended, most perfumes returned to a normal price. Auguste was the only exception.
Oh?
Its namesake, the flower used to create it, went extinct. As a result, no new bottles of Auguste have been made.
Oh.
And the value of the perfume remains exceedingly high.
The flower went extinct.
Indeed. The Auguste flower was not a natural variety, you see. It was specially cultivated for use in perfume making.
If it was specially cultivated, then shouldn't they just be able to make more?
When the bubble popped, all the flower beds used for its cultivation were destroyed in a fire. The variety has never been seen since.
But I mean, still, if you created it once, you should be able to create it again, right? From the, crossbreeding or whatever. Like, yeah, it's gonna be difficult to do, as difficult as the first time you did it, but you could still do it, right?
But didn't you say you came to the exhibition to look for it?
Ah, yes. I came to investigate a certain rumor that the Auguste flower has reappeared in Sumeru. It's causing quite the stir in the Fontaine perfume market.
Shouldn't there be more people here then?
Traveler, we should help Emily look for it.
It's just a rumor, Paimon. There's no way it's that easy to find.
I have to agree. Emily wrote me to ask if I could look into the rumor, but the forest rangers haven't received any reports of new plant species recently.
Even if I can locate the flower, I'm afraid you'll be disappointed, Paimon. I don't have any grand Mora-making endeavors planned.
Make it make sense, Emily.
Divine, noble, one of a kind. All beautiful sentiments, to be sure, but to me, they overshadow the very essence of the product. When it comes to perfume, I want people to forget the price and the prestige, and focus on the beauty of the fragrance itself.
Wow, so noble.
So noble. Such a pure artistic heart.
Of course, there's also a more practical reason. In recent years, low-grade counterfeit versions of Auguste have been popping up on the Fontaine perfume market.
I mean, I don't suppose there's anything wrong with that.
Every so often, someone will claim to have recreated the unique scent of Auguste.
I mean, I guess that's annoying at the very least.
Comparing the counterfeits to my own work.
Okay, that's more like the reason Paimon had in mind.
Ever since that rumor started, 3 new perfumes claiming to be made from the Auguste flower have appeared on the market. If I can dispel the fanaticism surrounding Auguste, even just by proving the rumor to be false, Fontaine's perfume market can finally start to get back to normal. Then I'll be free from all the stories and added meaning and just focus on making what I like.
That makes sense.
Either way, even if it's not for Mora, we could still help you out. Again, we are bored as shit. We have nothing to do. We came to a whole ass different country because of how bored we are.
Oh, I would of course be grateful for your help, but I wouldn't want to trouble you.
Well, you said it yourself. We're both travelers from abroad, so it's only right that we help each other out.
Hey.
I suppose you're right.
Blondes together strong.
Then you have my thanks.
Let me guess, this is a filler episode? Yeah, nobody really cares about Emily, and so I wanted to see, like, what her story quest is, and maybe it'll show that she's actually pretty cool and interesting, and we're unjustly pushing her off to the side, but, I mean, I'll admit, the storyline isn't exactly grabbing me, right out of the gate.
Based on the information I have so far, it's unclear if the rumor is true.
Also, I have just realized, what is this thing on Paimon's leg? Like, you see it? You see that on her left leg? It's just this thing, this white thing just stuck to her thigh. What is that? I've never noticed that before, but I think I just, I was looking for some fan art to use for a thumbnail, and there was one of Paimon, and I just saw it on the side of her leg, and I was like, what is that? Is it, what? Is that snaking around her thigh? And then like I never noticed it. Now I've got a clear sight of it, and yeah, it's just this thing stuck to her thigh. What is that? Now it's gonna bug me. Like, it just every time she's on screen, I'm gonna see it there. I'm just gonna be like, what is that thing? Is that her limiter? Is that what keeps her big titty Ada form in check? We'll see. We'll see. The day we finally get to Celestia and she gets taken over and turned evil and gets big and tall and gets super huge boobs and ass. Yeah, that thing's gonna come off. Just watch.
Mr. Edgar also thinks it's too early to say.
Who?
But you could always go talk to him. He was there all those years ago, after all. Maybe he'll know something.
Yes, it's called thigh highs.
I was just about to pay him a visit at the hotel.
Edgar? Who's that?
The person you've been trying to guess this whole time. The flower expert in charge of the exhibition.
Oh.
He's also the most respected and experienced perfumer in the area.
Yeah, we literally don't care. Is he a character that we can roll for? No? Then get him out of here.
Back when he was still working in Fontaine, Auguste was his creation.
Oh.
I should also mention, he was my teacher, the one who taught me the basics of perfumery when I apprenticed in Sumeru.
Ah.
So this guy was a famous perfumer in Fontaine, but then he came to Sumeru to teach people from Fontaine? It sounds confusing.
It's a long story. If you're interested, we can talk more about it when we see him. He should be staying near the hotel.
It's Paimon's inhibitor? Yes, indeed. Okay, also, hold on a second. I need to, hold on. Let me see something. What the hell is this? Letter of thanks. At the Gamescom Awards 2024, Genshin Impact has won the Best Mobile Game Award, once again showcasing the charm of Teyvat on the global stage. Okay, so over the next 5 days, we'll get 200 Primo Gems each day. All right, that's cool, but I mean, again, Genshin, it would be really nice if you stop being such a stingy bitch and maybe start learning from your siblings about how to actually treat your player base. Also, it's apparently Ningguang's birthday. A few days ago, I acquired several pieces of jade at an auction. Compared to other distinguished and exquisite items auctioned that day, these uncarved pieces of jade seem rather plain. However, investment is more about the future, not the present. Given their natural clarity and potential to become anything, I believe these jade pieces, which quietly embody people's pure and brilliant expectations, are not best suited to be carefully stored in the jade chamber. It is often said fine items are best matched with the talented only when they can shine together. Therefore, I hope you'll accept them. As they travel with you and age gracefully, I wonder what kind of hue they will eventually display. When that time comes, I would appreciate if you could spare another moment to share your insights with me over our ongoing game of chess. Just like today, I will prepare a feast and await your presence with sincere anticipation. I remember the first time I got one of these birthday messages from a character. I think it was Klee. I think Klee's birthday was the first one that popped up when I first started playing, and she, at the end of her letter, she asked to see you, and she was hoping that she'll see you by the end of her birthday. And I remember actually going like, oh man, I gotta go like see Klee and like, you know, see her for her birthday. But obviously, there's nothing that happens. You go to Mondstadt, you can't. If you find Klee, which I think she is in the Knights of Favonius building, nothing's gonna happen. So I was really disappointed at that. I was like, oh, I thought something like cool or cute or sweet was gonna happen, but no. All right. Anywho, I need to check something with Emily. Where? Oh wait, hold on. That's not character archive. There we go. Oh, there she is, just right there. Let's see here. So, So I'm just gonna say, you know, there's a lot of characters in Genshin that have a lot of nice stuff going on the back end of things, but we don't really get a whole lot of characters that have some good culture going on up top. I will say this for Emily, she's definitely got the best the best top game that I've seen in a while. That is for certain. That's what sucks about birthday messages. Also, Klee is usually in a room that we can't seem to enter and experiment with her explosion devices. Right, yeah, that's right. But yeah, so Emily here. You know what? Let's actually go and try out her test run. 'Cause again, when I first tried her out, I wasn't really blown away with her gameplay. So the Lumidosh case created by Emily's elemental skill will attack enemies at intervals, while nearby enemies are burning. Scents will be periodically created. After the case absorbs 2 scents, the damage AoE, damage dealt, and the number of attacks will increase. Her elemental burst creates a level 3 Lumidosh case, which will cause scented dew to continuously descend onto nearby enemies for a period of time, and a new Lumidosh case will be created when it expires. Okay. So yeah, like Emily, she's definitely got it going on here. That's for certain. Like, yeah, like design-wise, she looks really nice. But I mean, like, I just, her gameplay just didn't really wow me all that much. Let's try here.
Neutralize!
Mighty mythical beast!
A little ambiance! Reconstitute! Everybody stand!
Many happy returns!
Russian floral!
Oh boy. Okay, so there we go. I mean, it was fine, I guess, but it was just, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think she's supposed to be more of a support type unit, and just, it was fine. It's okay. It was whatever. Her weapon is really pretty, though. I will say that. I mean, but that's the thing. If the best we could say about her is that just like her and her weapon are really pretty, then I mean, you know, it's kind of like yeah, and it's just like there's nothing that really excited me about it. Oh, we got another poll that we can drop in there. Good stuff. But yeah, I mean, yeah, unfortunately, I don't think Emily's gonna light the world on fire. It looks like. What do we got here? Oh, we got Kirara with her Phantom Thief outfit. Very nice. But yeah, so we got introduced to Emily. She seems fine. She seems cute. Her gameplay is gave her a fair shot. I don't know. Maybe one day, but not today. So I think we're gonna go ahead and call it there for the night. Yeah, it's pretty late here. We started a little bit late today, so I think it's time to go ahead and wrap things up here. So with that being said, I want to thank anyone that decided to stop in to check out the stream, even for just a minute or two. Always appreciate it. No stream tomorrow, but on Tuesday, we're going to get back to Zenki 0. So if you want to know when that'll be happening, go ahead and follow my socials or subscribe, and you'll know when we go live. But that's going to do it for me for tonight. So with that being said, I hope you guys have yourselves a good night, a good day, a good morning, wherever it might be for you. And with any luck, I will hopefully see y'all on Tuesday. So have yourselves a good Monday tomorrow. And until then, stay groovy, everybody.